After 5 days of this, we have reached the K2 base camp. However, the mountain is still hidden. To see it, one must go up to the advanced camp and, perhaps, with a little bit of luck, the mostly cloud-covered mountain will reveal itself. Unfortunately, the camels cannot continue due to the difficulty of the path as well as the altitude. The organizing agency of our journey had been positive. No problem to provide an experienced guide, and no problem for the transport of the heavy baggage.
But in reality, the guide did not know the way and had neither organizational abilities nor any desire to go further. Meanwhile, the cook and the camel drivers, the only ones to know the way, refused to go into that hell of frost. So, a day of strong pressure and wordy irritation passed. Then, a day later, close to noon, the camel drivers accept the task after being offered much greater compensation. The most willing of the group leave, facing a steep slope and later, another descent that leads to the foot of the glacier on which the advanced camp is situated.
With increasing altitude, we get ever greater panoramic views over the valley. However, the cold increases, as does the intensity of the icy wind. Our path gets more and more alpine. Rubble and ice are now constantly underfoot, and we have to step with great care to be safe.
Finally, this seemingly endless day is conquered. The most frugal dinner yet, based on thin soups brought from home, is prepared in the open, under the icy wind, using a gas canister and stove. We eat quickly because everything cools down faster than we can speak its name. Then it's time to crawl into our sleeping bags, the single best remedy to the cold up there.
The next day, another surprise. During the night, it has snowed. Much worse, Nothing of the mountain is visible. Our dream, to see the K2, the most mythical mountain on Earth with our own eyes, seems to evaporate. We wait and hope with our hearts in suspense. However, the camel drivers prepare the baggage and decide to return. We stall for more time by eating breakfast extremely slowly, until, suddenly and unexpectedly, we see a light passage opening between the clouds. There are the Sherpas to show us the route, and we happily trek behind them, off on an uncertain path.
We hike on, and with wonder, we see human figures coming toward us. They are two famous Kyrgyzstani climbers, fresh from the top. They return, visibly strained from having conquered the terrible North Crest, after a useless attempt to climb the northeast wall, which they abandoned due to the danger of avalanche. They stop with the desire to speak, amazed at finding us up here in this remote place. They encourage us and suggest that we set up our tents at the Italian camp, at about 5,000 meters, where the view of the mountain is better. We arrive in late afternoon through a thick white mass of clouds. Here, another outdoor supper awaits us, by the dim light of the first stars, and then a night below 0 degrees Fahrenheit or -20 Celsius.